It's now time for Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of the staff nor the management of KWN TV 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Now, let's go Around Town on KWN TV 7.
Okay, Zach, here you are today with me.
Yeah.
And done skipped out on us, didn't she?
I'm telling you, man.
It's all right.
It's one or the other, usually, right? I mean, that would be how it would work.
I know, and I tell you, for as much as Evan docks our pay, you'd think we'd show up every time. Because, I mean, when we don't show up, it costs us.
It costs big, right? Yeah.
It does.
But I'll have to take that up with him because, you know.
You're volunteering.
I know, yeah. I'm just volunteering. Yeah.
You don't get any cheaper, do you? You have to start paying us to come on. But
well, this will be my last show, Monda.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, the weather's beautiful.
I know, yeah.
I'm so excited about the weather. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I am too. The whole looking forward for a little while. All right. Yeah.
We're gonna say, hey, and on a personal note here, let me tell you, you're fixing to start seeing things clean up in this city. It's going to be amazing. These sidewalks are going to be edged. I don't know if I have never seen them done, but they're going to be edged and trimmed. They're going to be pressure washed. This city, by the end of the summer, this city is going to look better than you've ever seen it look.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
We are on it, or those guys are on it. And then we have this April the 2nd. It's going to be a major citywide cleanup. For all of you who remember, I said on here many times and said, I'm going to do a major citywide cleanup. Mm-hmm. We are doing it. We are doing it. We have so many people involved, so many people that's been willing to do so much. Mike and Randy Lawson, man.
Yeah.
They're going to trim all the trees along the interstate. George Nelson has got about 20 of the linemen signed up to help with that. Will Garrett from Guthrie's is going to help with that. Greg Smith has been just instrumental in kind of pulling it all together. The chamber, the junior chamber, is going to do a big trash pickup. I have a lot of community service people going to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Holly Moore's kind of got her crew, and I don't remember exactly what everybody is doing, but we have huge crews on everything.
Right, and just met today. I don't know if you said that a second ago. So, is there going to be one more meeting?
This has been about the fourth meeting.
Right. Well, I'm just saying this was, another meeting today.
No, we're not going to meet again. We're the next time will be the actual day.
Okay. So what do you want to say then to people?
Well, if you own a business, what I'm asking is anything you would do in front of your business, anything you would do that would contribute to the cleanup would be great. I know that the Gross is over here. They've already started. He started pressure washing, and he's even been edging his own sidewalk or started it across the front. And he said he's going to pressure wash the sidewalks along through here. We can't go on private property.
Right.
The city actually can't, and so. So we're gonna have to focus on the city, the city property, but we're gonna do some striping, some painting. We're gonna do this in phases. The first phase is gonna be cleanup. Then we're gonna focus on maybe some a theme. We want our city to have a theme so that we all match. Like if you see a bench down here and then you go around the square and you see another bench, it's gonna match.
They're gonna be the same.
Yeah, so that it doesn't look like a bunch of...
They're just kind of not putting in random areas. Right, exactly.
Things.
Everything has a place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we have... how many thousands of people gets off this interstate to go to Cloudland? To go to the lineman school?
Yeah, it's... just for Cloudland Canyon, it's over 250,000 a year. So...
And for the lineman school, it's no telling how many.
Right, exactly.
So... we want to be presentable and welcoming. And if we could just do a major cleanup, and then we're going to see what we've got to deal with and go from there. So I'm real excited about it.
Well, that's one way business owners can get involved on their own. Another way, we can certainly help getting information out if you want to call the chamber and be more involved with it, since that's probably one of the better numbers, unless you've got another one out there.
No, that's great.
But our number is 706-657-4488.
Hey, and homeowners. You don't necessarily have to
Right.
live in the city. If you live in the county, you still benefit from the city.
Right.
So we're asking any and everybody that wants to participate to come forward, find one of us. We'll put you on a crew doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm real excited about it. Aren't
I
you?
am too. Yeah, this is something that's needed to happen for a long time.
A lot of people has been interested, but it's just a matter of somebody bringing them all together.
Right.
And I started out trying to do that, but I must say the Business Owners Association has kind of picked the ball up and ran with it, and I'm
Right.
so thankful for them because they really have. And I'm going to say a lot about my husband Nathan. He is really he likes to take things over, and sometimes it's good. And this one happened to be kind of good.
Right.
You know, so I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. But I guess you'll notice our flags are at half staff.
Right.
Do you know why, Zach?
I'll take a guess that Nancy Reagan passed away on Saturday or yesterday. Yesterday.
It was yesterday, I think.
Right. She was 94.
94.
Right. So, just Reagan's name's invoked so often that
On this show a lot too. Everybody, if you've been a follower of this show, you know that's my hero.
right. I think every Republican has to say that.
Well, I tell the story when he ran in 1980. I was just a kid, believe it or not. I was just a kid. And I remember, I had just started kind of, I'd watched the news, but I really didn't know what was going on. But we did watch the news at my house every evening. And I remember listening to Ronald Reagan, and, you'd hear about Democrat, Republican, and I didn't really know the difference. But I can remember listening to him and almost choking up as a kid listening to him. He had that power.
Right.
And I remember thinking, I don't know what he is, but whatever he is what I want to be.
That's what you want to be.
And that's how I decided I was going to be a Republican. It
has
is.
nothing to
He
do
made-
with the values or policy.
But it did.
or-
But it did because his speech told all about his values and his policies
Right.
and the way he felt. Yes, and I knew that that's the things that
Yeah. And I'm
made
not,
me
I'm,
feel good. I guess you
here's
could
the
say
thing
at that
too. I'm
point,
not
huh?
going to point out that they're vastly different in a lot of ways than the modern day Republican Party as we're looking at right now.
Well, I'm the old.
Right. Are
I'm
you-
the old. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All
I
right.
am.
Well, I'm not going to point that out. So, But yes, Nancy Reagan.
Just because I like Donald Trump now.
It has nothing to do with the fact that it might have something to do with that fact. But
I do like Donald Trump. I can't help it. Hey, I'm ready to do something totally different.
I got you. We're going to have a lot of guests. Do you want to talk about who all
We
is going to
do.
be coming on?
We have Cindy Cross, and she's coming on for the Republican Party to tell about. She's actually she's talking about qualifying. So if you're out there and you're interested in running for school board, county executive, any of the other
Right.
offices that are up for elect.
Yeah. Okay.
So she'll tell you the qualifying fee.
Right.
And then we have Marshanna Sharp, who's a regular pretty much. She's going to tell us some. I'm not really sure what she's going to talk to us about.
Read to lead, which is that's
Oh.
mainly what you're going to be talking about, right?
That was an event we had here last year.
We did.
Big
Yes, it was
turnout.
really, really successful. I mean, had a huge turnout actually.
Right.
So that Read to Lead program, we'll let Marshanna talk about it, but that's going to be this Saturday. So
And then, since we had Cindy on here to tell about the qualifying, we actually have a couple of folks that's going to come on here and announce their candidacy for office.
okay.
So I guess we should take a quick break since we have so many guests. We're going to take a quick break and we'll get right back, and we're going to have Cindy on first. So if you're sitting out there and you want to qualify, how you can run on down there and do that today.
You can till the end. Well, we'll let Cindy explain all the way through Friday at noon.
Okay, be right back.
As this year's Easter season approaches, it's time to make your plans to attend the Easter concert at the Rising Fawn Baptist Church. The Rising Fawn Baptist Church annual Easter concert is Sunday, March 13th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, March 20th at 7 p.m. Mark your calendars for Sunday, March 13th and Sunday, March 20th, 7 p.m. each night for the annual Easter concert at the Rising Fawn Baptist Church. Rising Fawn Baptist Church is at 4411 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn.
Last year, I didn't go to H&R Block. But this year, I can go to Block and pay half what I pay my other guy. You can switch to Block and pay half too. Half price is a better price when you think about it. So follow us. We're going to H&R Block.
Switch to Block and pay half.
Hungry? How about lunch at Cloud's Pizza, Highway 71 in Higdon? Weekdays, Cloud's Pizza serves their delicious hot vegetable bar. How about the best burgers and fries around? And yes, pizza. Make sure to get an order of their famous cheese sticks, homemade with fresh dough and Wisconsin cheese. And don't miss Fish Fry Friday, catfish, hush puppies, and more, all for just $8.99 Friday, 4 p.m. to close. Cloud's Pizza, Alabama Highway 71 in Higdon, 597-3100. Open till 8, Monday through Saturday at Cloud's Pizza. Folks around these parts have put their trust in the Ponder name for filling their prescriptions for decades. Jennifer Ponder Hicks, Doctor of Pharmacy, continues the tradition of fast, friendly, and personal service at Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy is convenient to our customers between Dobbins and North Sand Mountain School, next to Northeast Alabama Health Services. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy gladly accepts most insurance plans, including Alabama Medicaid. When the need arises, have your doctor phone Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy at 597-4020. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, on our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Join us every week for Game On with Chris Goforth on KWN TV.
Here we are with Miss Cindy Cross, and she's here to tell us about qualifying. And hey, you've had a busy day already.
We've had a very busy day today. We'll be in the commission office or the meeting room all this week. They'll be from Monday until Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5. Friday, they'll be there from 9 until noon. Can you hear me? Am I good? Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over the fees.
Okay. If you want to run for the County Commissioner District 3 and 4, it's $120.
Which is District 3 is?
District
You know what?
3.
District 3, is that at large?
District 3 is the Trenton.
Cutoff is
Cutoff is so from Bank of Dade.
South Dade.
So yeah, South Dade, exactly.
Okay.
So that's going to be your
I thought
District
that was
3.
District 4.
District
It's
4
District 3.
is going to be Lookout Mountain. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so, all right.
now that we got that out of the way.
County Executive.
County Executive is $1,965. The School Board District 3 and 4 and the at-large is $18. The Sheriff's race is $16.16 and 40 cents. Tax Commissioner, Clerk of Superior Court, Probate Judge, and Chief Magistrate Judge are all $1,392.25. And then the Coroner is $88.21. And so far, as of 1:30 today, Ted Rumley qualified for the County Executive, Ray Cross qualified for the Sheriff, Jane Moreland for the Tax Commissioner, Johnny Gray as Coroner, Kathy Page, Superior Court Clerk, Carolyn Bradford, the Board of Education District 4, General Bob Woods, At-Large Board of Education, Robert Goff, Commissioner District 3, John Warren, Board of Education District 3, Kerry Carter, Probate Judge, and Joel McCormick, Magistrate Judge.
Well, y'all been busy today.
We've been busy this morning.
Yeah, and then I hear I'm actually gonna be working on Friday.
You got the halfer.
Yeah, 9 to noon. Yeah, when I heard there was a half a day, I was right on top of that one. So,
we thought that it ran from 9 until 4.
Right,
but we're gonna be there an extra hour this
Right.
evening. So, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to throw it out here. Our Dade County Festival of Life will be May the 21st this year. It'll start at 9 o'clock and go through 4 o'clock. I think is what we've got the time set as. It's in the works right now, and
there's a meeting today.
we've got a meeting at 6 o'clock at Guthrie's. If anyone wants to come and volunteer, we can find you something to do. But that's all I'm gonna say right now, and that way we can get her rolling here. And I think me and Diane will be back next Monday to discuss a little bit further. Maybe we'll know a whole lot more this evening.
Yeah, I think either Diane or you are going to be opening up I'll talk about that here in a little bit, but our luncheon next week, we've got the commissioner of Georgia Commissioner of Agriculture, Gary Black, is going to be our speaker at our luncheon next week. And then you guys are going to be opening up to talk about the Festival of Life a little bit. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Well, now let me ask you this: the primary is actually when?
May the 24th.
Yes.
May 24th is the
on a
primary, with the
Tuesday.
election being.
The 24th.
Yeah.
24th.
Yeah, and then
What
we'll
are you
run
talking
a-
about? Qualifying? Where are you at?
The qualifying is all this week.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Early vote starts May the 2nd,
Is
if
that-
I'm not mistaken.
And
Does
then-
that sound about right? May
Yeah,
the
it does.
2nd?
Primary is
Yeah.
the 24th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they got that one Saturday that's going to be on May the 14th. That's why we had to change the festival date, because we couldn't interfere
Right.
with blocking off the traffic and, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so far, so
So if anybody wants to get down there and qualify, they got all week, you know.
Hey, and you folks out there that that have a lot of opinions. Hey, go put your name in the hat. Now, this is when and where you change it. If you want to change it, this is when you do it.
And pretty much every seat that's county-wide is open this time. And then the districts for school board and commissioner are 3 and 4 that are open.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, 4 being Lookout Mountain and 3 being Trenton down all South Dade.
Yeah, we're
So-
missing a few of them. We've
What do you mean you're missing a few of them?
well, Alan Bradford hasn't been there as of 1:30
You're
today.
saying, yeah,
I'm just talking about the incumbents.
right.
The
right.
ones that are
everyone
gonna
you listed
rerun.
they're all
Yeah.
incumbents right now.
Oh,
The
okay.
at-large is
Yeah.
the only open seat this time for the Board of Education, and General Wood's going to come on here in a little bit and talk with us about that.
No, there's 3 seats open on the Board of Education.
No, open, as in not an incumbent.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that at large, David. They said wasn't.
Yeah, David's
wasn't
not running,
gonna-
right.
not gonna run
Bless
again.
his heart. He took all the abuse he could take, didn't he?
School board's a tough position, yeah.
Oh, hey, it's the most. I think
And I
it's the
think
most.
Deffenbaugh and them. I think they have to qualify at the Capitol. Isn't
Yeah,
that
they
what
have
we
to
were in there
qualify, yeah.
discussing earlier?
They
It's the
qualify
most
for capital.
thankless job.
And you would know, Nathan, your husband was chairman of the school boards, several cycles ago I think he was on there for 2 terms.
Too long.
And Cindy, of course, full disclosure, is the wife of Sheriff Raycross, so she knows what it's like with all the abuse that you're talking about elected officials take. Just never stops, right?
But anyway,
I'm gonna smile. I love.
It's just all, yeah.
okay, so hey,
We're all right.
now's the time to go qualify. You have this week until Friday at noon, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can go see.
And hey, you
go
can come see
Zach.
me. I know that's what most of you
I
want
think
to go
Tom
do.
Pounds will been there with you that day, won't he? Or is it
I
Lynn
couldn't.
Hartman?
I mean, just
Or is it Diane?
I don't
'Cause
know.
can't
I-
You
remember
know,
who-
the most interesting
who showed
day
up.
is the very last day.
Yeah, I know.
Monda,
Because
let me tell you, I raised my hand because it was the shortest day, and even then, I couldn't. People weren't just jumping to work with me. I was
know.
just, yeah.
I know.
I was like,
was
it's
like, I
only
have to
half a day. It's only half a day. Yeah.
Okay, we do have a full line today, so we are going to we're going to move on.
I'm
take
outta
a
here.
quick break, and we're going to bring Miss Marshana Sharp up here from the library. Thank you, Cindy, for taking time out.
Thank you for
Go over
having
there
me.
and find out who's qualified since you've been
Then
gone.
go back. Yeah, that was as of 1:30, so
Good deal.
we're good.
That's good.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
Delivering top-quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services.
T's Diner, serving up homemade Southern cooking at 3525 Main Street in Jasper. It's where you'll find all your friends every day. Breakfast 5:30 till 11. At lunch, you'll find your favorite meats and vegetables served piping hot. T's Diner has something for everyone. Come on in for dinner. Pick from our complete menu, including seafood platters, catfish, hamburger, and country fried steak plates, along with fresh vegetables. Oh, by the way, don't forget the homemade pies and cakes. T's Diner, just west of the Dollar General Store, Jasper. Open Monday through Wednesday till 2, Thursday through Saturday till 7.
Last year, I didn't go to H&R Block. But this year, I can go to Block and pay half what I pay my other guy. You can switch to Block and pay half too. Half price is a better price when you think about it. So follow us. We're going to H&R Block.
Switch to Block and pay half.
Join us for the Radio and TV Classified, weekdays at 9 a.m., 8 Central on KWN TV.
We are back with Miss Marshanna, and she's here to tell us about Read to Lead. Now, this is the second
annual, yes, second year we're doing it. And First Family Connections on the library is Saturday, March the 12th, this Saturday, from 10 to 1. We'll be doing our second annual Read to Lead. We have the petting zoo, which was a favorite last year, and also face painting, games, snacks, some of the local readers, like Ted's going to come out and read to the children, and Ray, and the principals, and different ones.
We're going to have haircuts.
You know what I like?
Yeah, we have free haircuts that day.
The local readers. There's only...
Local leaders.
Leaders. I thought you said local readers. I was like, man.
We only have a few.
Wow, that's what I was like, man.
Read to Lead, so we thought, we have the local leaders
I got it.
to come out and read to the children. We have some of the principals are coming, and we'll have door prizes. And we have lots of door prizes. Last year we had lots of door prizes. We got lots of door prizes. And, free haircuts, as Monda was saying. They will be actually inside the library because of the wind and everything, but you just go in and sign up, and we have 4 hairdressers coming, and they're doing it for free. And
can you believe that?
Yeah, I can, because they tried to get me to get my hair cut last year.
You can come out if you want to, and we'll give you a free haircut. I won't.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be there. Chamber is going to be there.
Yes, the Chamber usually does a bench. We have a lot of the local organizations are setting up tables and have things for the children, activities, and there's a lot of activities. We have a lot of different things to do.
So now this is going to be March the 12th, this Saturday.
Yes.
Wow, this Saturday from 10 to 1. That's
and it will
wonderful.
be right in front of the library. It will actually be inside the library and outside, right in front of Veterans Park,
next to the square,
and around the gazebo.
Let me say this real quick. So I was over spending some time with the 8th graders, the Dade Middle School this last week. I asked some of them, about the library, if they knew where the library was. Most of them just pointed upstairs. I was like, no, where's the county library? And so, for some of those who may not know, which surprised me, it is on the square.
Yes.
So yeah, it's. I just wanted to say that because I was shocked. So
Yeah, we sometimes when we'll do events. In the past, we put up. The library's doing an event, and they showed up at the school library, and it was like, no, it's the public library. But yeah, we are going back to the schools and talking to because we used to have a huge group of teens, but when we had the tornado and had nowhere for them to stay, we were in the little closet, then we kind of lost them. But they're coming back. We're getting quite a bit of them back. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm
And you're going to
excited.
have, I saw right here, you're going to have the Dade Elementary Chorus.
Yes, the Dade Elementary Chorus, the Dade County Jazz Band will be there also.
That's wonderful. Okay, so this Saturday, 10 to 1, are you going to have any, you are going to have food. I heard you say that.
Yeah, it's just like snacks and things, yeah.
But it's all free. Bring your kids
all free.
out. With this small hometown feel that we have here, we still have a lot of these little things, and I think that's wonderful.
I think it's a great time to come
and
out.
It was so large. Like, how many people total?
I think we were counting, and then we got so busy we forgot. Right. But we kind of went back and guessed about how many we had given out, and we had given out. I think we counted around 600. We have a free book bag for everybody until we run out, and then. There's a lot of little free things. I think last year they had free toothbrushes and different things, and like snacks. All the organizations that coming or they have little things set up for the kids too. So,
okay, this Saturday from 10 to 1 over here in the park by the library.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Marshanna.
All right,
we appreciate it, and we'll be right back. And we're going to have our director of the Industrial Development Authority on, and he has a treat for you guys, a little video done with our very own little drone.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
A Vanguard down here, the new plant. If you hadn't driven back through there, you're in for a treat.
It'll be good. Yep.
Yeah, you won't get this view if you do drive. So
that's true. That's true.
Right,
okay,
you have to fly through.
We'll be right back with Mr. Cervelli.
Get big savings now with Tennessee Valley Net. Tennessee Valley Net's digital television, telephone service, and high-speed internet is now available in many areas of Dade County and expanding to other areas like Edgewood, Piney, Lake Hills, Sligo, and New Salem. Digital television packages are available including over 200 channels. High-speed internet services with 30 meg upload and download available now from TVN. Residential and commercial packages are available. Call now to see if TVN is available in your neck of the woods. 706-657-4367 or visit tvn.net.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
When you need a licensed plumber, call Stacy Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Reuter in Scottsboro. Mr. Reuter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Reuter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710. Everyone at Guthrie's in Trenton says thank you for 5 fabulous years. It's the 5th year anniversary celebration going on right now at Guthrie's. And right now you can log on at discoverdate.com, click on the Mountain Valley Independent. You'll find a coupon that you can present for $5 off the finger or wing bucket or the 40 or 60 count finger platter. And while you're at Guthrie's, check out super lunch specials going on right now during our 5th anniversary celebration. Thank you for 5 fabulous years at Guthrie's, Highway 136 West, next to the Dollar Tree in Trenton. Morningstar Dry Cleaners, your local dry cleaners, located at 57 Crabtree Street, right behind Dora Crisp Realty in Trenton. Morningstar Dry Cleaners offers a drop-off location for after hours and pickup service for businesses. We wash, dry, fold, iron, press, dry clean, and yes, we do alterations too. Now under new ownership, Morningstar Dry Cleaners. Open until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday for your convenience. Call them today, 657-3685. Morningstar Dry Cleaners on Crabtree Street, right behind Dora Crisp Realty in Trenton.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College wants to help put you to work. Our programs in business, health, industrial, and public service will train you for the jobs available today. GNTC offers schedules in day, evening, and online classes at 5 campus locations with financial aid options too. You are sure to find a career path that works for you with our variety of degrees, diplomas, and certificates available. Visit us in person or on the web at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Your career begins here.
Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic, all about Dade County schools. Monday nights at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on KWN TV.
Okay, we have Mr. Peter Savelli, who is the director of the Industrial Development Authority, and as I told you, he has a short video for us, and it's going to be quite a treat. Now, did you make the video?
I did not. It was made either by the contractor or by the company itself.
I've done told him it was by our very own.
I know.
drone.
We thought you had the skills.
No.
That's right. I heard Peter. You crashed the drone, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, it was taken by drone that probably the contractor had, and you should get to see what it looks like, the new Vanguard plant.
It was probably easy to fly while it was in the air.
Peter, tell us this. Let's get to the seriousness. Tell us just this Vanguard plant. Tell us just exactly what a big deal this is for our county.
Well, it's a big deal in a lot of ways. It's a $30 million investment by the company. It's 400 jobs after about 3 years, and with the potential of maybe some additional facilities in the long run. We don't know that for sure. So, hiring will start shortly for the people they're going to hire this year. It won't be the full 400. They got to train people and get up to that number, but probably in the order of at least 50 people starting this year. They hope to produce trailers at the latest August 1st. They said they hope to be rolling trailers out of that building. So, and we get to build some new roads that we need into Industrial Park as a result of this, and so it's a real
Put some local people to work.
Yeah, we'll put some local people to work is right.
And the more people that's working here, the more people that's going to buy gas.
All of those things.
That's right.
Pass by, see our local businesses.
Well, we know what happened when Shaw left, and those 400 jobs disappeared. The businesses around here felt it. Mm-hmm. I can only hope that they'll feel this in the opposite direction, that the numbers will go up for them. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to let you narrate the video.
All right, I think there's some music with it, but we'll try.
Did you do that?
No. Well, there it is. That is, of course, that's a few weeks old, that video. That building now has a roof on it. That's a 345,000 square foot facility with truck docks along the along the back end of it on the east side. That blue roof is the portion of the building that faces the railroad track and Highway 11. It'll be a road that comes down right in front of that. That'll be the road that comes in from Highway 11, crosses the railroad track, and then runs north-south in front of that building from left to right. And what you're seeing is just a bird's-eye view. And, of course, as I said, the roof is on that building. Now, if you're up on Lookout Mountain or at the hang gliders, you can look down and you can see actually how big that building is. It stands out pretty clearly. You can see where it is because of its size. Electrical power is going to be going in there pretty soon, so they'll actually have full power from Georgia Power, I think, by April 1st. We're now getting to the portion as the drone flies to where they will be parking the trailers that they manufacture. That's a parking area that can hold 1,200 completed trailers.
Wow.
Now, you'd say, well, why are they holding all those trailers? Because
excuse me, Peter. So when we're saying trailers, for just the folks out there watching, we're talking about tractor trailers.
Yeah, 53-foot trailers that go on the back of a truck that you
I've
see
had some
coming
people
down.
think it's mobile homes.
No. These are big. These are over-the-road trailers. And they want to park that many trailers because they actually store them there for their dealers. The dealers don't take delivery right away. They may store 50 trailers on site, and then at some point say, hey, send me 10, send me 20. And so that's a service that they provide there.
They also do different specs.
They do. Every trailer could be customized.
Now, real quick, what are we looking at?
We're looking at a
here?
detention pond. So when all the runoff comes off of that building and off that parking lot, there was a requirement to actually catch all that water,
Wow.
get all the dirt out of it, and then it'll flow into Lookout Creek.
Really?
Yeah, and of course the water doesn't just run off the top of the property. There are drains that are actually in the parking lot, and so it's a fairly robust engineering plan in terms of taking care of.
So it's not just this continues on well after construction, right? The environmental aspect.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually, they've been very good in terms of them meeting environmental requirements. There was minor problems, little dust from rock when they were crushing rock. All that rock there is from the site. They crushed about 110,000 tons of rock. Last number I heard to build that parking lot. Mm-hmm. So even though rock is a problem generally for construction, they used it all.
They used it. Yeah.
They didn't have to bring it in. So.
Environmental all the way around.
It worked out pretty well.
Wow. And the name of the company is Vanguard.
Vanguard National Trailer. That's right.
That's great.
And they're headquartered in
Indiana, Monon, Indiana.
Yeah, and one of the big things that we'll talk about, and I know that was said before when Nathan's been on here, was definitely why did they choose this area and us specifically?
They loved Peter.
Well, obviously.
They said that to us.
Right, but I mean, they didn't just come because of Peter. I mean, but kind of talk about some of their decisions.
I was the deciding factor.
Hey, Peter could have made or broke the deal.
We could have.
Peter had, he was
definitely.
The facts are they knew we wanted them.
And they knew we needed them.
And they wanted to go someplace that people really wanted them to be here. They wanted to be in the southeast because they have a lot of dealers down here, and so they wanted to be closer to their dealers. This is a good location to bring product in from the port of Savannah. Actually, it's strange that it goes from Savannah to Nashville to here. It's really logistics are interesting anyway. Yeah. And they wanted to come to a place, and this is basically where they can manage their cost. They didn't want building a trailer somewhere else to be different than the cost of building a trailer in Indiana. So they wanted to say to their customers, you get it from Indiana, you get it from Trenton. The price is the price.
But one of the things, and I just want to say it this way, but one of the things that they, stressed was that they really, really felt like that the county wanted
That's right.
them to be here,
and they made a difference. So they feel good about it.
Right.
The county really did want them.
Well, I'm just.
And I think they found that the county and the city government and the Industrial Development Authority worked well with them. Everybody said this has been one of the best places for them to actually do construction. The contractor is very pleased with the support. So I think we left a good message in terms of the future, in terms of what it means to do business in Dade County.
That's wonderful.
And the city of Trenton.
And we're looking to land a few more of those, aren't we?
We are.
Okay, Peter, we're short on time, so
we're
going to go. But hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate the video. That was nice. And hey, if you're out and about, they don't mind if you ride down there. Just, try not to disturb them. Let them keep working. But you can ride down there and look.
Yes, but be careful. There are safety issues.
Yeah.
But hey, it's very impressive. I mean, it looks good here, but you go down there and all of a sudden it's like, wow, this is here.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to wrap it up with Peter, and we'll be right back with one of our candidates. It's going to qualify for office.
S&S Service Company, a locally owned and operated business that uses high-quality materials on every job. Call on our crews for regular maintenance, minor repairs, and new installations. Spurgeon is a name that's been trusted for decades, so if you need an energy-efficient HVAC system, we've got you covered with Arco Air products. Arco Air and S&S Service Company. Enduring performance. S&S is fully licensed and serves the Northeast Alabama and surrounding area. Call 256-632-2500 today for S&S Service Company for your HVAC needs. Online at snsservicecompany.com.
The Tax Clinic is now open in a new location as part of the Boss Business Center, 29490 Alabama Highway 71, right across from the ball fields at North Sand Mountain School. With over 40 years of experience, the Tax Clinic provides year-round tax and payroll services. The Tax Clinic urges you to start gathering documents so we can help you file your 2015 tax returns. The Tax Clinic, now part of the Boss Business Center, located at 29490 Alabama Highway 71. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, Saturday 10 to 2. 256-597-3829 for the Tax Clinic, taking care of whatever ails you in the tax world.
Delivering top-quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain in Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
Okay, we are back with Mr. Jimmer Woods, and he's become quite a familiar face around here since he's decided to dock at home.
I know, right?
Yep.
You want to you've got your background, you can briefly go, and then you're commander of the...
Post 106 of the American Legion.
Right,
exactly right.
And now trying to add something else.
Well, this morning I went and submitted the paperwork to run for the at-large seat on the Dade County School Board, and I'm looking forward to serving the county in that way.
Well, briefly, some people may not know you. Just kind of tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. My first career, I had over close to 31 years serving in the United States Army. I initially joined in 1979, and in 2009 I retired as a commanding general of a 10,000 size unit soldiers in the U.S. Army. During that time, I was a personnel policy officer for the U.S. Pacific Command. And during that time, I had oversight, and I worked with the Department of Defense education system for 4 school districts spread out over 4 different countries. It was about 25 different schools and that type of thing. So, and I've also served on community education councils as well during my time as well.
You know what I think they need to do to him?
What's that?
They need to make him over disciplined for the whole school system.
Yeah.
We need to get them kids shaped up.
Well,
and also another thing to just note, but General Woods, you had applied for the superintendent job as well.
Yes, I did.
And you were one of only 4 candidates that were interviewed for that.
Yes.
And I know that you, even after the fact, we've got a great superintendent that's coming in. I know you would agree with that. Who I'm sure she'll be on the show at some point, but you still had so many people reaching out to you saying, hey, you really should be involved, and even other school board members, I believe. That's okay to say.
Yeah, the thing about it is that, and I appreciate Dade County's support of my interest when I was applying for the superintendent position, and they know that I'm still interested, even though I did not get that position. Right? They know I'm still interested in Dade County. They know I'm interested in the children that attend our schools. And I spoke to David Powell, and he was not going to reapply for the position that he holds, right? So I decided that an at-large position is well-suited for me. I can represent Dade County collectively, right?
Exactly.
The interest, and so I'm looking forward, and I hope to be given the chance to do that come this election cycle.
Now, one other thing that I know you'll probably give this out, but some kind of, if people want to get in touch with you about, I know you'll probably have some forums that you'll do between now and then, community events to kind of let people know more about your vision, and I know which is one of the reasons so many people ask you to go ahead and can run for a board.
Right.
So what all do you have planned for that, and how can people, if they want to talk with you more?
No, that's a great question, Zach. First of all, my personal email is woodsbob@aol.com. Very simple. My name backwards, woodsbob@aol. I was just speaking earlier today about how my desire is to go to each of the communities that I'll be representing on the school board and spend time with those communities, whether it be at luncheons, festivals, or whatever it may be, whatever the opportunity is, so they can hear what my thoughts are on the school board, my thoughts are in establishing visions for our schools and that type of thing, Zach. I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely.
Right.
There's no doubt. The main thing that I want to emphasize today, and thank you for inviting me while we were at the earlier meeting today on the beautification, is that the key component of why I want to run is I believe that there needs to be better communication between our school board and our county. I strongly believe that. I think it needs to be enhanced. I think the county needs to know what direction we're heading in, what challenges we have, what help we need. And I, as a school board member, I was taking that as a personal mission to make sure we have increased communications throughout Dade County.
Yeah, and I think now, we're hopefully that'll be the other piece that we need to kind of get the entire county working together, because I know the city is now working with the county in ways that they haven't really before, as far as buying, even purchasing products and getting discounts on that, but just in a lot more cohesive. And if we can get the school board in that same vein,
circle,
yeah, exactly,
then
that's going to create that would be great.
I agree with that, Zach. I agree with that.
Who would disagree with that, though? I mean, a Trump supporter could. But
some people have this mindset that I'm doing this. This is all I'm worried about. But when we can come together and we all, we're all a spoke in that wheel, we can make it run much smoother.
Well, the thing about it is, just going back to the schools. Schools have to be a community effort. There is no doubt about that. Right. No matter how you slice and dice it, it has to be from the collective community, not just the superintendent and the principals and the teachers, but the collective community. Because parents, and mentors of youth, need to know where we're trying to go, And we need leaders of the school system need their input from the citizens as well, And I think that could be a vital component, of what we try to do.
No, every time I've heard you speak about it, I absolutely love.
And hey, he was a general in the Army. I mean,
right.
Well, the thing about it is, that's part of what I want to share with folks as well. I'm a veteran, I'm a leader, and I'm a taxpayer. And those are the three components that I'd like for everybody to kind of understand, Monda and Zach, is that I'm a veteran. I believe in that. I believe in our country, And I believe in standing up for our country, I'm a leader. I've led at all different levels, both in dealing with civilians as well as the military. And I'm a taxpayer, as we all are, And we want to know how our money's being used, what is going towards, And I think that would not hurt at all, to be able to go down that road.
I'll also say this, you understand this, and of course, working in Congress, I have a worse idea of it, but as you progressed in the military, you have to deal more and more with the bureaucracy.
Yes.
And it's no different. In fact, I hear, as far as my understanding of the school system, as far as what you have to do with the state level, what the flexibilities are or not, but you would be someone who could get in there knowing how to deal already with the overall bureaucracy.
Well, you have to know what the established right and left limits are, but then just as importantly, you have to know who to contact, You know what I mean? And who to deal with, because I think it's communications many times. You have to go forth and say, this is why we're striving to do this, and here's the rest of the story. And sometimes you can get people to at least meet you halfway on things, and that type of thing. But as we wrap up the portion here, I thank you for the invite this afternoon to come.
We'll have you back again.
Well, thank you. And to the folks that are watching today, I would appreciate your support to elect me to the Dade County School Board.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be right back with our county executive, Mr. Ted Rumley.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Romans Mobile Homes can help make the dream of home ownership come true. Come by and see our on-the-line selection of manufactured homes, or sit down with us and let us custom design your top-of-the-line constructed manufactured home. With names like Tabco and Clayton, we can design anything from 1 to 6 bedrooms, shingle or metal roof, finished drywall, and more. All our homes come with central heat and air, including a heat pump. Financing available, and prices include delivery and setup. See us today at Romans Mobile Homes, 2019 Highway 136 West, just west of the four-way stop, top of Sand Mountain. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's at 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761.
Thank you for joining us, America. Joseph is in Florence, Alabama. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Joseph. Thanks for joining us, America. Samantha's with us in Seattle. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Samantha. Angie's with us in Baltimore. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thanks for joining us, America. We're glad you're here. Allie is with us in Austin, Texas. Hey, Allie, how are you?
The radio home of the Dave Ramsey Show. Weekday afternoons at 1 o'clock Eastern on 1420 AM and 106.1 FM KWN.
We are back with our county executive, Mr. Ted Rumley, and I hear you qualified again today.
This morning, there was a line up there. We had people lined up qualifying. I think all the sitting, representatives or the sheriff, I think they all qualified this morning. Yeah. Sure
now, this will be your third term?
Yeah, I
not consecutive.
Not consecutive. I was 2000 and 2004.
But it'll be the third this time.
Be the third term. Yeah.
Third term as the county executive.
Well, the county executive's only been they started that in 2005. But,
but
I was chairman of the board for for the last 3 years, my term before my first term. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
well, Ted, since you've been on there, I know you've seen a lot and done a lot, learned a lot. What would be one of the most proud things? One of your proudest accomplishments?
Well, accomplishments. The thing that I'm most proud of is I've not forgotten what a public servant is. I answer my phone, and anybody tells you.
I know you do.
I will definitely. I will say you answer your phone.
I can't always, tell everybody what they want to hear, but I guarantee you, if they want to express to me what's going on, I'll do my best to take care of it. And of course we've done a lot. We've had. We've got a new courthouse we didn't have, and we've got we changed the way our jail people or prisoners are being fed, and that saved us hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it was real money
because they're fed inside now.
They're fed. We did a jail kitchen, we brought that in, and that was a big. A lot of people took it for granted, but it was a lot of money, and it was overnight money. It was like when we finished it instantly we went from $6 to $2 and plus a meal. So that's a big deal.
Right.
We've got. When I first came in office, I always said I'd like to have tried it before I left office to have all the roads in the county paved, and we've done that except for we've got Sulphur Springs Gap and we've got the not Burkhalter, but the Newsom's Gap. And then also the new over at
is that one gonna?
Is Newsom Gap on the list?
No, it's not. No. But Coal City, we did pave it, but it got washed away. I mean, totally. And we do have that intention of paving it back because those people, they deserve a paved road too. I mean, but Newsom Gap that's something to be fixed. I mean, it was torn up. We had it in really good shape, and then there was a lot of development started over there. And Mr. Johnson, he had a lot of the big monstrous trucks that were off the highway trucks, and he went in and he did some damage to it, and among other things, concrete trucks. But when all that kind of gets settled down over there, that'll be paved because it's taxpayers. I mean, it's a county road, government road. Now Sulphur Springs Gap's another question. There's only an average. We've actually run a traffic count on it, and there's an average in a 90-day period. I think there's been like 3 studies now. There's an average of about 8 cars a day that travel it. So you can't justify.
Right.
I mean, you're talking about millions of dollars, and you just can't.
Right.
You just can't do that.
Are we finished with roads now? We don't have to keep going on with roads, right?
Hey.
Now's that.
You just sit over and listen. But no, we've got and I've really been fortunate to work with some good commissioners. I mean, my commissioners I work with have all been in there for the right reason, I mean, really. And that means a lot. A lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, but I go to meetings monthly, and I see a lot of things that you wouldn't believe in some of the room. You'll have a chairman sitting here and a commissioner, and you have two here, and they just be totally ill at each other.
Right.
And that don't do anything but just cause problems, And we try to work with the school. We do work with the school. We don't try and help them all we can as far as because that's your tax money there too, and of course the city. We do what we can to help the city, and we always have. And because the people in the city, they pay city taxes, but they're county taxpayers.
That's exactly right. And I can say that being newly elected, I've experienced a lot of that goodwill.
But all I'm saying is, I am what I am, and I'm not going to sit here and try to sell myself because I've been in here for enough years that if people they want to vote for me, they can look at what I've done and what I can do and vote for me. If not, you got a good man running. He's a young man, and there may be 2 or 3 running. I don't know, but I think he qualified today, and he's a young man. And so if you're ready for new blood, then I can go back to the house. I mean, so saying, but I don't have anything to hide. I just try to do every day when I get up. I try to come in and work in a positive, totally positive attitude. And try to help people, And sometimes, when I go home in the evenings, it makes you wonder, what in the world am I doing?
And Ted, you don't just work during the day. I know when there's weather issues, I know you're out just like Alex is.
We do, but that's the job, You're especially the job that I do, and even in our commissioners. But you're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, regardless of what. You don't go home at 9 o'clock. Get up at 9 and go to work at 5. Get off at 5, but because and I don't. Diane, she gets kind of aggravated sometimes, but I've never taken a vacation since I've been here.
I was about to ask. Yeah,
I don't do. I just don't. I feel. I don't know. I just don't feel. I mean, I enjoy myself right here. I enjoy Dade County.
Right.
I'm not like you. I'm not a world traveler. I don't care. I just don't. I like being here and being home. And the thing about it is,
my husband drags me around places.
Well, I know, and that's good. Some people like that, and I just, but I just feel obligated to. That goes back to being a public servant.
Yeah.
Be there, and if the phone rings, answer it. And even though you may not be able to, help the person, but most of the time you can. That's one good thing about it. Especially in a position where, most of the time, but you've got those people no matter what you do. You could pave the road in gold, and they get up sour every morning. They get up
because you didn't pave it wide enough.
Well, or and the worst thing I've ever been chewed out. Really, I had a guy and he was down at Cloverdale one time. That road had never been paved, and it was up on Windy Hill, and I'm not going to say the man's name. We got 1 minute. I'll tell this real quick. And we already made one pass, and he came out and wanted to talk to me, and he said, "Look," he said, this is pathetic. You know, you're wasting tax money on this road. And he said, if I wanted to pave the road, I wouldn't have moved from Birmingham up here. Yeah. And so, but you got seven people that live there. You got 7 people that lived at the end of that road, and they want their road paved. That was the best day of their life, you know, really. So I thought, you know, I went home that day. I thought, well,
that's the first time you'd ever had anybody complain about paving the road.
Well,
you can't win for losing.
Ted,
but I would appreciate people thinking about, you know, possibly voting for me, and if they can, I'll still be your friend.
Ted, I tell you, you've been great, and I really appreciate the job you've done. You always answer your phones, so, you know, just really appreciate it. I think we've got to wrap up now.
Well, I want to thank Zach for coming on and filling in for Ann, and I want to thank all of our great guests. And hey, don't forget, it's qualifying this week.
Come see me on Friday.
And Zach will be there Friday. Okay, if there's any surprises, it normally comes out the last day.
Right. Yeah. I'll be eating Crystal for about a month.
But we appreciate you all, and we'll see you next week.
Today. She didn't hear that.
What?
You've been watching Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of staff nor the management of KWN Community TV Channel 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Join us every week for another edition of Around Town on KWN TV 7.